Why, hello there. Welcome to today's video. Um, Also, I don't know, I'm so proud of myself and my ability to match my outfits to the backgrounds. Like, can you even see me right now? Anyway, this one's beautiful. All right, so today we're talking about performance goals, and I love talking about this topic because I think a lot of times we get fixated on kind of like our shiny big goals in our career. Like, I want to land such and such a job. I want to change careers from X to Y. I want to earn over this amount of money in my career. I want to become a millionaire. I want to be a published author, well respected speaker, like all these things, right? So great. I love it. You know, I love ambitious career goals. That's what we're all about at Embrace Change. So cool. The thing is that goals like that don't really give you a lot in terms of instruction on how to like invest your time and what to actually work on from day to day, week to week, month to month. That's where performance goals comes in. Also, another distinction before I define this for you is that it's not really fair to judge yourself or assess yourself on whether you reach your goal or not when your goal is something like, yeah, I want to get X job in Y period of time, because there's so many variables outside of your control. And footnote there, if you haven't watched our video on circles of control yet, pause this and go and watch circles of control first and then come back. This will make a whole lot more sense. Anyway, so it's not fair to assess yourself on a goal that you set where there's so many things out of your control that you could have done maximum effort, 100% A plus 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 effort, and still not got the result that you wanted, right? So performance goals. What is a performance goal? Performance goal is a target that you set for yourself that's entirely within your control. So if you went and watched that circles of control video, you know I'm talking about that inner circle. And so it's crucial to set goals like this, because then, you know, you're removing any X factor. And it's like, if you're going to do this quantified thing within this time frame, and that's the goal you set for yourself, and you do it, then great, you get credit, you know, and then you move on and like you iterate that, or you do the next thing or what have you. As opposed to like feeling like you're never going to reach this bigger, loftier, kind of amorphous goal that any number of things could derail you from. Okay, let me give you a couple examples because this might help make it clear. So what is not a performance goal? Get a new job by X date. You don't really control that. Like right now, as I'm shooting this video, and by the time it comes out, who knows what the situation will be, but mass layoffs, lots of inflation, economic uncertainty, you know, it's just a wild market. I mean, still a lot of people hiring, but you know. So get a new job by X date, not within your control. You can try to influence that, right? But that's where the performance goals come in. On the other side, what is a performance goal that's related to this is submit 4 quality job applications per week. And footnote here, if you've heard me online, go listen to the NPR Life Kit episode about how to land a job. It's the second time that I was on Life Kit, and we talk about like what you should actually focus on when you're job searching, particularly when there's a lot of folks looking for jobs, and it is not blind applying and cold applying to everything, like papering your resume and stuff all over the place. It's actually a people first networking strategy, but that's another topic. But anyway, this is simply an illustration, right? So the second example, get a better network. Okay, I know we all want like network of people who are going to be full of champions and sponsors and full of people who have tons of influence and whatnot. But you don't control that. You don't control whether people like agree to be in your network, as it were. Instead, a performance goal related to that could be send out 10 email and LinkedIn DM outreach messages per week, right? You do that steadily, consistently, you will get that better network, but it's a different way of looking at it. Third example, get my supervisor to respect me. Well, yes, that is fully out of your control because your supervisor is going to do what your supervisor is going to do, right? So instead, you can focus on a performance goal that's like work on making the most persuasive case that you can to your supervisor, and then spend 1 hour a week or whatever amount of time, you know, building relationships with other people who are also leaders at your workplace or outside of your workplace, even better, you know, not putting all eggs in one basket. Watch our Stack the Deck in your favorite video for more on that. So these are some examples of how you can set performance goals for yourself, which are the granular things that you work on and how you spend and invest your energy, your precious energy and time from week to week, month to month. All right, so hope this helps. And please take this and run. Thanks.